Hello, hyper people of the internet, and welcome back to another video. And this is a showcase video of Project Weplar version 0.7.5. So now, I know it's been a while since the previous version, but this version is drastically different because now you get to actually play the demo level intended for all of the players. So when you launch in, you can see straight off the bat that there's no test area anymore, and we'll get to that later. But instead, you can just see you can start the game. So I'm playing on Android. You'll obviously have the same experience on iOS. Just the version number on the top left is just going to look a bit different. But let's go ahead and start the game. So now here we are, obviously. And you can notice that you can move your character around. You can also, aim and strafe and whatnot. But that's not what's important here, because obviously that functionality exists from previous versions. In this version, I just want to focus on the actual demo. So that's what's been the major change here, right? So when you launch in, when you start the game, you'll be spawned into this introductory area, right? And this is sort of, very similar, a copy paste of the test area from previous versions, except now you obviously you have this area to try out your stuff, to collect what you need to before you go and actually play the demo. So you can see you've got the test dummies here, which we can't actually attack. You've got the weapons, which are in these green capsules. You've got the energy blade and the combat bow, your standard weapon types, and then you can grab your affinity from this golden box. Now, obviously, you've got your test dummies, so then you can test out your weapons on them. There you go. And, the test dummies are pretty beefy, so yeah, you can go ahead. Apart from that, there's just obstacles, to test whatever. That's pretty much it. That's what this area is for, just to get familiar with the controls and stuff. So that's this is the area you'll be spawned into before you go into the actual demo level. Now, how do you go actually into the demo level? Well, I'll show you how. You see this green area here. You just go next to it, and you can interact with this platform, and then you can actually go ahead and play the demo. So let's actually go and touch that. Now we are inside the demo level. We've spawned in. We've got our stuff. Remember to get your weapons and your affinity. Now, just before I do this, I do want to explain. Controls look a bit slightly different. And if you do want to restart the demo at any point, you've obviously got your main menu there, which you can go into, start the game. You'll be launched back into this area. Don't need to grab the weapons. In fact, if I do, they're just going to disappear. And obviously, you've already got the affinity. So let's just go ahead and go back to the demo. Now, let's continue. If we walk forward, we'll notice that the demo level has started, basically. It said start encounter, defeat Amalgadron. So what is Amalgadron? Amalgadron is this boss right here. This is the demo's boss. And what we've done is we've started an encounter. It's basically, if I was to dumb it down, it's basically a level that you have to go through. At the end, you have to carry out a sequence of mechanics, which eventually leads to you defeating the boss if you're able to do it. You defeat the boss, you succeed the encounter. If you don't, and if you die, you fail the encounter. So yeah, we've got these minor NPCs or minor combatants. We can go ahead and obviously kill them. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you the mechanics here. We've got 4 rooms. And you can imagine it as northeast, southwest, or whatever. Or this room here, this is room A, and going clockwise, this is room B. This is, let me just quickly kill this guy. This is room C, and room D is all the way on the other side here. And in front of room A is, you can ignore that, that's just where you spawn in. But room B, C and D are important because they've both got terminals, these square boxes here, and pillars in front of them, which is important to the encounter's mechanics. And in the center, we've got this big dome that's protecting Amalgadon, which is the boss. So what we need to do is the encounter is going to start, and it's going to pick a random pillar is going to be activated, or it's going to start malfunctioning. As we see here, this pillar is kind of electrocuting as this battery icon, and we're getting prompted by this terminal to deposit something. Now, obviously, we need some sort of item. It's asking for some sort of item. So where do we get this? If you notice, if you go into the corresponding room where that terminal is, you'll see a major combatant, or I call this just like some sort of mini boss, that is holding a charged ball on its back. Now, do excuse me, I don't know where else to put it, but this is just like very rough. Let's use our actual super ability, to be honest, and let's defeat him like that. When you kill him, he's gonna drop this ball, which you can obviously carry and you can drop, but you need to carry it, and then you need to deposit it into the terminal. The terminal will fix the pillar, or kind of activate it, and now it's kind of prompting you. You see a health bar here. You need to kind of knock it down, right? And obviously you need to fend off all of these other combatants that spawn. So let's just knock this down. Pillar's been taken down, and what that does is that slowly takes down this force field, or this shield that's protecting the boss. And now obviously we go in a clockwise rotation to room C, and we see that this terminal has been activated. This pillar needs a ball, so obviously we can see that a mini boss has spawned there. So we're going to obviously watch out for his shield bash. He's not even facing the correct way, but his shield bash is actually deadly. Oh, there we go. And here you go. Here you see obviously the mini boss's shield has kind of killed us. So make sure you don't touch it, because it's actually quite deadly. We've died, so let's just go to the main menu, and let's just restart the demo. And let's take that from the top. Obviously this terminal needs the freaking ball, so let's get the ball. Let's go and deposit it, and then we'll knock it down. Right. Obviously we're going to need to defeat all of these smaller combatants. Whoops. Just found a bug there. Oh shit. Shite. Oh fuck. Well, there you go. Let's start again. I'm bad at my own game. Jeez, I just want to speedrun this. Let's go and put it in. It's easy to get overwhelmed, so one-on-one against these guys, it's not that harmful, but then they start ganging up on you, and it's quite deadly. Oh, whoops. Oh shit. Jeez. Yeah, we're gonna want to kill these guys off, because if we're overwhelmed later, we will die. So yeah, let's just go ahead, and this time avoiding his shield. I just bashed into him. Let's get the charged ball. Deposit it here. Oh, I didn't press it. There we go. Let's take down this pillar and fend off these combatants before they overwhelm us. Now, you see these other circle platforms? These are just literally spawners. So, whenever certain events happen in the encounter, these combatants, they just spawn from these circle platforms. And we've got our last pillar that we need to take down. Oh, shoot. Jeez, the arrows do not do that much damage. Right, I'm going to save my super. I'm not going to use it yet. But once we... here's another bug I found. You know, player does this. Don't worry, it'll be fixed for the next version. Once we deposit this, right, we're going to take down the pillar, and we need to take down all three pillars in the arena or in the level. To then take down the force field that's protecting Amalgadron, and then we'll initiate a damage phase, or a short amount of, or period of time we'll be able to damage Amalgadron. Now he will come out and he will have his own attacks, which are also quite deadly, so they're going to need to be avoided in their own manner. So let's take down this pillar, and here we go. That's taken down the force field. Let's activate our super and start. Whoops. So Amalgadron, yeah, there we go. He packs a punch. You need to avoid his hits. There we go. Oh crap, he's got this. This is like a force field that does damage over time, which you need to avoid. Oh shoot, oh shoot. Oh gosh, okay. And now he'll start initiating wipe mechanic. Now this is, he'll start to drain energy from this pillar, and if he actually, it takes about 10-15 seconds. If Amalgadron successfully does that, the whole arena will literally blow up. So I don't want to show that, but just know that in the back of your head. That's a wipe mechanic. So if you don't take down that pillar in front of you here, in front of room A, while when the damage phase ends, it will initiate a wipe mechanic. Now we've obviously completed the damage phase. It's the mechanics. We have to do them all over again, and it's the same thing. You've got pillars that need to be taken down in order to take down the force field protecting Amalgadron, and we do that 3 times to take down the force field, and then we initiate another damage phase. So let's just keep doing that. In the meanwhile, you need to fend off all of these different combatants. Otherwise, they'll overwhelm you like this. We don't want to be stuck there. There we go. And yeah, these are the way you take down these pillars is in a clockwise fashion. They will be selected at random. So this second time going around, it was the pillar in front of room C that was needed taking down. Now we're going to in front of room D. Obviously we'll have the mini boss there. And we grab his charged ball, deposit it, and then take down that pillar. These guys are stuck. Obviously, we need to take down one more pillar, which is in front of room B now. Oh god, I missed that heavy attack. So now we go in front of this room, which needs that pillar, needs it taking down. Oh gosh. I'm going to save my super ability here for the damage phase. So I'm just going to try and defeat this mini-boss with my weapons. Watch out for that shield bash. He's actually not facing me every time I do it, which needs to be fixed. There we go. Let's deposit that into the terminal. Let's take down that pillar. And now we've initiated damage phase. Right? Obviously you can see Amalgadron's health. Just keep an eye on that. There we go. And we've defeated Amalgadron. So now he's dead, as you can see. We've defeated him within 2 damage phases. If you get past 3 damage phases, then that's an automatic wipe. So the level or the encounter doesn't actually let you take more than 3 damage phases. So that was pretty much the demo level. You know, you carry out a sequence of mechanics, you have a goal to defeat the boss, and yeah, you can either fail, you can complete it. Once you complete it, you've got this kind of area that pops up in the center of the arena that says thanks for playing. If you interact with that, it'll just take you back to the beginning, or this introduction area where you can, just test your weapons out again. So that's pretty much the showcase for version 0.7.5. Major change here is the introduction of the demo, albeit in a very, very rough state. Not really polished. We don't have actual, assets made for like the player character, the combatants, and whatnot. But this is a very good introduction into what the demo will actually be and how it'll play. So try it out. It's available on for open testing on Google Play and iOS. I'll leave a link down to the testing links for each platform in the description below. But have a go at this demo level. Let me know what you think. Obviously, keep posting feedback about how you feel about the rest of the systems, like weapons, your super ability, stuff like that. And let me know about what you think about the demo level. Do you like the mechanics? Do you like the boss fight? Is it engaging? What could be improved? Just anything really. Just don't try and think that, don't try and implement mechanics of your own. Don't try and suggest mechanics of your own. Leave that to me, please. Just please tell me what you don't like, what you did like, and that will be sufficient enough. So that's pretty much it. Let's go back to the main menu. Thank you for watching this showcase of Project Weplar version 0.7.5. And yeah, enjoy. This is Mr. Hyper, signing out.